welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie and I am happy to be here with you today. If you watch my previous videos, you'll know that my anchor in the ceiling is coming out and I'm terrified that my camera is going to fall to the floor. And I have yet to find a solution yet, so I just have the tripod on my desk, which is taking up a lot of space. I don't like it, and my monitor, like, everything's upside down. So if I like do weird things going the wrong direction or things, I don't know. Or if things look a little funny because this might be not flat because the camera's at an angle instead of straight on like it usually is, I apologize. Alright, so we did the pastel colors of the Paul Rubin pastels, oil pastels, last week or whatever, and I loved them so much that I had to see what was in the 48 just regular colors. So not the pastel colors, even though they're all pastels. I know, it's very confusing. So let's crack this baby open. I don't think I'll swatch all of them. We'll just go ahead and color because we know how they'll behave because we loved the other ones so much. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. Like a rainbow. Okay. Oh, I love them. Look how pretty. Look, they're like, why are these ones? And maybe it's just this is like bent or something. So I was like, these two are straight and then these are crooked. I don't know. How anal is that? Ridiculous. Doesn't matter. Okay. They're beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, now this did come with like a lot of white, I thought. I think it has 4 whites. Yeah, 4 whites. And then there were 2 whites in the other pack. So I've got plenty of white. So, okay. Cool. Alright, I think we're going to use them today on this picture from Summer Nights by Hannah Carlson. It's also in Goldcorn. If you don't have Summer Nights but you have Goldcorn, it is in there as well. No, yes. Yes. But I've already like colored that one. But I wanted to do it again because I thought this would be cool with pastels in the background to do like the honeycombs. I don't know. And then use some other things. I don't know. Okay, we're just going to try it. We're just going to go for it. I have no plan. I have an idea in my head, but it's really not a plan. Okay, so we need some pretty yellows. Let's see this. Ooh, I like this color. Some of these have weird names that I can't say. We found out in the other box. So this is Indian yellow, one that makes sense to me. This is so weird, you guys, because I do look at my monitor quite a bit when I'm coloring because I can see like things that are wrong or things. It's just a different perspective. And now my monitor shows everything upside down, so it's a little bit strange. I don't know. I'm making this up as we go along. So somebody asked on the other video if you can use colored pencils over the top of the oil pastels. And because of the oil in the pastels, it's very difficult. Like the pencils don't want to grip and stick. Now, if you used like a solvent to blend the color and then used a fixative that had some grip in it, then possibly, but I think it would still be a challenge to get the pencil to stick. So if you're doing something that you know you want to put pencil over the top, use chalk or pan pastels because they work with colored pencils beautifully. They're wonderful. So, you know, they're like chalk rather than oil. Like these are like lipstick almost textures rather than like chalk like you'd use on a chalkboard or on a sidewalk. So And then our pan pastels work beautifully with colored pencils as well. So they're great. Do, 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 do. I remember when I was coloring, I don't even know if I finished the other one of the time that I colored this because it was taking me forever because I was doing it with pencil. Oh, it was forever for each of these little hexagons. So I'm thinking something like this might just work a little better. My box is in the way because I'm coloring right-handed. So I think I'll move my box rather than switch and color left-handed. Though could freak you all out. But okay. I don't know. I'm just looking around. I'm just putting this around. Kind of want a darker color right under each bug. I'm hearing, Sophie, what are you doing? Get off the cupboard. Earlier today, my autistic son, I only say that because he is cognitively younger than what he is, so sometimes he speaks different or calls things different things, but he came and told me that the dog was having candy. And I was like, what? And Sophie's having candy. And I was like, what the heck? I'm like, don't let Sophie eat candy. Because Sophie's our dog, and don't let her eat candy. And he's like, she's eating candy. And so like I jump up and run out there to see what kind of candy she's got. Because I don't even know if I'm like, where would she even get candy? We don't even have candy in the house. Because I'll eat it all. So I'm like, what the heck? I go out there and she has her bag of turkey tendons, like her treats. And she has the entire bag of them. And she's trying to get one out of the package, but she's failing miserably. And when she sees me, her eyes like go huge. And she looks like a child with their hand caught in the cookie jar, you know, like all sheepish. And oh no, I've been caught. It was so funny. And I like took them away from her and put them in the cupboard, but put them back on the shelf they were supposed to be on because they were supposed to be on a higher shelf so she couldn't get them. But oh my gosh, it was so funny because he knew they were her treats, so I guess he thought her treats must be candy. It was just cute. But I was, ew, yeah, and the look on Sophie's face when she got caught, it was great. Okay, this one looks a little bit darker. This is a permanent medium yellow. Looks like a little more on the orange side. Maybe I will put some of that like around them a little bit, around the bugs. So yeah, she was having candy apparently. Okay, one thing I don't want to color the gems with pastels, I don't think. So I'm going to try and keep it off of the pastels, but other than that, it really doesn't matter. And I want to keep it off of the bugs because the color pencil doesn't cover very well over it. So we're going to do our best. If there's a little bit here and there, we won't cry about it and throw our picture in the garbage and start over. We'll just go with the flow. This color doesn't look that much darker once it's laid down than the other one, but it is a little bit of a different tone. So I think it will. We could put like a little darker color with it maybe to blend into it, but we'll see. It's pretty good, I think. These are so creamy. I love these Paul Rubens pastels. Oh my gosh. We might have to get some like Paul Rubens watercolors, even though I don't do watercolors very well. We might have to get some anyways, because my goodness, pastels are so good. How are the watercolors? Okay, and then I want. Do I want to go bright or light? Bright or light? I don't know. We kind of have two options here. We have this really bright yellow that is called Permanent Lemon Yellow. It's very bright. My hands are so red right now. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, bright yellow. Or we could go more of a like light. This is bean yellow. Bean yellow, apparently. That might be a little cream, kind of. I don't know. Or there is this one that's like more orange. A little more orange side. Let's see. Red yellow. I mean, red yellow makes orange, right? So do we want? I kind of want a little bit of this lemon yellow, even if we don't put it everywhere. I do kind of want a little bit of it. Whew. Put some color down, turn it all around. Oh, it's so nice and quiet. I love it. It's the last week of school. Oh my gosh. Cannot believe it. I'm so ready for it, which is very odd for me. I usually am not ready for it. I'm so ready for it this year, but it also feels like it came really fast too. I don't know. It's fast and slow all at the same time. I don't. The older you get, the less you understand time. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's get some of this bean yellow in here too, I think. Be awesome. I love like coloring like this, and then I'm thinking, oh, it's going so slow and I'm being so quiet, but then you guys are seeing a speed up version where I'm like, wah! The speed demon. It's great. I can go as slow as I want. And for you guys, it will still only be like a minute. Beauty of editing. Okay, do I want to add anything else before I blend it out? I might take a little bit of white here and there. I don't know why, but we have all this white, so we might as well put it in a few places. I don't know. And then maybe, maybe we should darken up one side of this shadow. So this is, what is this? Yellow ochre. So let's pick like the bottom side of each fly. We'll kind of put a little bit of this. Okay. Now you have lots of options for blending. If you don't like to use your fingers like me, you can use a paper stump, or you can use a Q-tip, or you can use a silicone brush, or you can use a paintbrush and some solvent like odorless mineral spirits, Gamsol, Mona Lisa spirits, that kind of thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see if I have a silicone brush close by, because we do have some smaller places. And then I think I need to go get my dinner out of the oven that I forgot about. So yeah, I'll use this kind of around our flies, which we might do with marker and pen or something anyways, so I'm not too worried about them. It's just something about using your finger though that I just like better. I do not like having my camera at this angle. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I don't like it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna blend all of this together. So it's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna use a paper stump when I'm up close, but I am getting it on the flies. It's fine. We'll deal with it. You know, we'll use gel pens or markers or maybe even some pencil anyways. We'll make it work. But then when I get out into some of these sections that are a little more open, I'm definitely going to be using my finger. I just like to. Makes me feel connected to my art. Makes me feel like a child who's finger painting again. I just like it. It's so much fun. So, but if you don't like to be dirty, I know, I get it. I have a kid who's like that too. Doesn't like to be messy, doesn't like to be dirty. Then use something else to blend. Alright, we've got our pastel all blended in here, and I did a practice one. So we have our colors here. I'm using Prismacolor pencils on the jewels, and I have black and cream, salmon pink, peach, pale vermilion, and pink. So let's grab our, let's do one. This one I did with vermilion. Let's do the first one. Let's do a little more pink. So let's grab the pink color first, and we'll do this one right here. And I'm just gonna color this in a few places. I'm gonna put it more around the edge because this is gonna be our darker color. I'm gonna put it around the edges, but then pull it up to the middle a little bit here and there. Let's get kind of under this fly. Okay, then let's grab the peach, 939, and we're gonna put that over the pink and then bring it closer to the center. Come up on this big one a little bit. Okay, then let's grab this salmon pink. We'll do the same thing. We'll put that in here, here and there. More on this one side. Kind of blend it in there. If you see, I'm leaving like this section quite light. All right, then I'm going to take the cream, and that's where we want this lightness. So we're going to put that cream right there. Where we left the highlight. All right, then we're going to take our black, and I'm going to go around the edges, very close in, kind of tight line it. Maybe a little more over here where our bug is. Okay, and then we're going to go back to that pink. We're going to go over the black, help blend it out a little bit. Oh dear, sounded like a ball just popped. Nobody's crying, so. Is Wyatt downstairs, sweetie? Little cream. All right, and then we want to grab our Jelly Roll, the 08 that I love so much. And that's what I'm going to use to go over the lines of the gem here. Okay, so that it just lightens those lines up a little bit. It doesn't cover them completely, but it does a good job. Just kind of making them fade back and be more, I just don't want them so prominent, you know, kicks it back a little bit. Then we can take the white Posca paint pen and we can put some dots in there where we want that highest highlight, and then I'm just gonna touch it. Okay. Now for our one that's more orange, we're just going to do the same thing, but we're going to not use pink, we're going to use the vermilion. So we start with the pale vermilion. We'll do like this one right here. So we use the pale vermilion on the edges. You can make it as dark as you want. You can bring this in more, like make each gem a little bit different, you know, maybe this one will be a lot darker, you know, or maybe it will be lighter. Maybe the pale vermilion will come up higher. Maybe it won't come up as much. Like, you can vary them so they're not all the same. I'm going to kind of put this, bring it like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take the peach right in here, make it come up a little more over here. Okay, then the salmon pink. Okay, and then that black. Okay, then I'm going to go back to that pale vermilion. Maybe I'll make this gem a little bit darker on the edges, so I'll add a few more layers, maybe add a little more pressure. My pencil to kind of make it a little dark. Okay, then I'm going to grab that cream for the center. Okay. And we're going to use the gel pen. Sometimes the pens will like lift a little bit of the wax color pencil onto it and then it won't color very well, but if you scribble on a clean piece of paper, it'll start to work again. It's just because it has like a buildup of the wax color pencil on the tip of the pen. Okay, kind of kicks that back a little bit. I like it, and you can put that little extra in there if you want. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do all of the gems. Then I'm going to take the Jelly Roll Metallic in 554. It's kind of this peachy, coppery kind of color. And I'm going to go, this is going to go in here. The pencils don't work well right here because we have all that oil pastel, but these gel pens work great still, so. Oh, and I did spray the oil pastel with Fix-It-Up. I don't know if I said I did that. I did. But the pencil still doesn't work very well. So I'm using a gel pen to fill in these little dividers. Okay, all right. I think it looks really awesome. Oh my goodness, I like it. I do want to try putting some gold in because we've got like these gems and they're pretty, and maybe we can put a little gold in as well. So I have these gold flakes that at this huge bottle, I use them in my caustics and I use them on my fingernails. So I'm going to use them. And then I have this glue that we got in a KiwiCo box. So we're going to use it because I have it. Now I don't want too many of these, but I want a few. So let's take a paintbrush. This paintbrush is a ruined paintbrush because it did not get cleaned out from acrylic use. Oh look, there is some gel pen that did not get done. Let's just quickly grab those. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know, sporadically decide here. Like maybe this one would be good, and probably not do the whole honeycomb. I don't know, we'll see. This glue you're supposed to like, I think it's probably something close to Mod Podge or something. You put it on and you wait for 5 minutes or so, 15 minutes, I don't know. And then you stick your foil on, so. Okay, we'll kind of do that one, and let's pick another one, maybe this one here. Maybe we'll do like 5 of them or something. Let's see. Maybe this one. Okay, and then that's 3. So let's do some up here. Let's do this one and one more so that we have an odd number. Let's do maybe one in the middle in here somewhere. My computer is making lots of noise right now. I don't know why. Stop making noise. You're not even like on. You're supposed to be sleeping. Why are you making so much noise? Okay, so we'll let that dry for a few minutes. And I'm going to use some tweezers. Let me get some tweezers. Okay, while that's drying, it's really funny to have this monitor backwards. Okay, I'm gonna break some of this up. Just use tweezers in the back of have some pieces about that size. Just break it up a little bit. Okay, and then we will take a piece. Let's see. Maybe like this piece. And press it in there. And we have some, the glue's gonna hold it there, so we can take. This stuff is so, you have to be so careful with it. Don't sneeze. If you sneeze, it's gonna be gone. You're gonna go across the room and it's, yeah, not easy. Okay, I'm gonna take this other, am I even working on one that you can see? What the heck? Oh my gosh, okay. So, I'll do another one, don't worry. We're gonna take this paintbrush that I have sitting here and kind of press it in. Yeah, I kind of like that, okay. And we could do a heavier, but let's try that for now. Okay, let's go to one that you can actually see on here. If I can position my book, my goodness. There we go, and it's gonna stick to that glue that we have there. I like that it doesn't cover the whole honeycomb. I mean, we could get it to cover the whole honeycomb, but by using a bigger piece and laying it on there and kind of burnishing it into it. But I like using the smaller pieces and getting more of that broken up look. Press it in there. Now have glue on this. I've got, things are sticking to each other at this point. In there, and then we have this spot over here too. I'll stick the rest. Nothing wrong with using your finger as well. Okay, I really like that. Should we do more, or is 5 good? Let's see. So nice. Maybe we should do like, maybe we should do a couple more. So cute. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for me today. When we come back next time, we will do the bees, which will be fun to do. But look at that beauty. Oh my goodness, I love how it just kind of shines. And oh, you know what we could do actually before we go? Let's take, because we could do a few like, oh yeah, that's pretty. Oh my goodness. Just get a couple of shines on there. So much fun. This was a fun background to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you find time to relax, de-stress, take some deep breaths, enjoy some time, maybe throw some color around, and I will see you guys next time. Ooh, just look at that shine. That is fun. All right, we'll do the bees next time. Bye.